Okay, this is the co-op project presented by Smile Kafando, myself, Bryden Osborne, and Jerry Rocks. The company is Amazon. Amazon is the largest online retailer in the world, offering a wide variety of products. The company also creates consumer electronics and does work in cloud computing. Its headquarters is in Seattle in Washington, but has branches all over the country. Amazon owns many subsidiaries, including Odeo, Kuwait Space, and Japas. It was founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos, who left his job as vice president of DESO and CO. The company was called Cadabra before coming Amazon.
Amazon is primarily in e-commerce industry. However, it is also has ties in cloud computing and electronics manufacturing. Amazon's major competitors are sites like eBay and traditional retailers such as Walmart and Target and many other stores like that. Amazon is currently the most valuable retailer in the U.S. and fourth most valuable public company. Amazon's slow growth business model and frequent technological breakthroughs indicate that it will continue to be profitable and industry defining.
Within Amazon, so there are several different career opportunities for electrical engineers. Most of them are based in lab work and automating warehouses. The lab work focuses on a lot of their new technologies, things like drones, and the warehouse automation is mostly continuing to maintain what they have. They primarily recruit electrical, networks, and IT systems engineers with bachelor degrees. Typically, if you come in at an entry level, you'll do mostly maintenance work and equipment installation before you get to do more creative things like lab work. But there are opportunities in all the different areas. Their training is very comprehensive. They put new employees in contact with informal mentors, and they'll train for typically around 8 weeks, and then have a whole year before they take on full responsibilities of kind of an in-between period. So they make sure that their employees are very well trained, and they also make sure that they are comfortable with the position that they're in. The field within electrical engineering within Amazon is very much focused on new electrical products and making sure that the equipment that they have in their warehouses is functional. It is definitely very creative, but it also does deal a lot with maintenance. In order to enter an electrical or computer engineering, you really do need a bachelor's degree in the field, and it does help to have advanced schooling, but it's not required by most companies, Amazon included. And if you do want to specialize, there are numerous specialties within electrical engineering. One of the major ones at Amazon is cloud computing because that's a large part of their company. Um, but you can also specialize in all sorts of areas and all sorts of different technologies within electrical engineering. So we interviewed with an Amazon employee who didn't want to be named, but she said that the most rewarding aspect of working with Amazon is to be able to be creative with customers. She said that they don't have a lot of unnecessary or big packages that they try to sell, unlike other companies. So, quote, we instead spend all of our time working closely with them to deliver technological solutions that meet their business requirement. And that was from the interview with her. And so pretty much they really enjoy the fact that they get to work with companies and not really have to worry about unnecessary deals. They get to be very creative with their selling and very creative with what they create in electrical engineering. She also claimed that there has been nothing disagreeable about working for Amazon, and she is where we got our interview information or our training information about from that interview. And these are works cited from Glassdoor.com. We learned a lot of information about Amazon's business practices.
And their pros and cons of like what they did, like what was wrong with their like management and stuff like that.
Yeah, because on that website, different employees can give their reviews of the company. And
Remain
then,
completely anonymous.
yeah,
Well,
while being anonymous.
Yeah.
And also, we got an overview of their businesses that they own, like their subsidiaries, from an article by William Cassell. And last was the interview that we had with an employee there. And that's all.